Hello everyone, I am back with a DESTASH video. I have 3 of these book boxes here, and these boxes are full of different items. I'll open one up to show you. Let me go ahead and show you what's in the boxes. All 3 of them are exactly the same. So what you'll get here is, I guess this is paper mache, and you can alter it and paint it, decorate it, whatever you would like to do. I have closed them with this ribbon. It's 1940s hair ribbon, and they're pretty old, they're pretty wrinkly. If you don't like that look, I happen to like that look. You could definitely steam it or iron it to straighten that out, but they are kind of frayed on the end. So everything here you can use. You can use the ribbon in your projects. Then we have a little vintage belt buckle that I just used to hold the ribbon onto the box. So here's what we have on the inside of the box. It's basically recipe cards, and I threw in a few other embellishments and different types of things, and some ribbon, or I'm sorry, lace. I believe this is vintage. I recently got a really good deal on 2 large spools of lace, so I've been trying to share that with everyone, so I'm just throwing this in. And it's, I believe, a couple yards each. Don't quote me, I'm not positive, but I think that's what I put in there. So you'll get 2 different lace samples, and then you will get a bag of vintage buttons, and I believe this was 2 ounces if I'm not mistaken. But there's just all sorts in there. I have a very large thing of white and creams and off-white buttons, and I just started scooping some out and putting them in the bag. And it's actually about 2.5 ounces, I believe, is what I tried to put into each bag. So I have these little Tupperware labels, and I found these at a thrift store, and someone told me that they were used to put on your frozen meals that you prepared and put in the freezer, so you could put the content and the date. But I've never seen them before, and I just thought they were really cool. So I did save some for myself, but I wanted to include those in this DESTASH lot. So then we have some stamps here, and I did include a Tim Holtz tiny little paper clip there with it, but here we have some very early, I believe they're all 1900s, early 1900s. I could be mistaken, but I believe that's what they are. And each box will have an assortment of stamps. They may not be exactly what I have here, but I tried to keep the boxes pretty much the same. Then there's just a little game piece here, and it is also vintage. So I believe everything in here for the most part is vintage. There might be a few cards that are newer, but for the most part you'll see that it's vintage. So you get a few of these adorable recipe cards. And this is just stuff I've just been collecting and saving over the years, and I can't use it all, and I've been trying to destash and get rid of things that are just basically sitting there not getting used. So you'll get, these are really pretty, all those colors. And it says, I didn't notice that kissin' wears out, cookin' don't. So not proper grammar, but they're still cute. So anyway, I was collecting all these vintage recipe cards to do recipe journals. I did save a few for myself just in case. I'm just trying to save a few things that I really like. But other than that, I'm trying to get rid of most things. And like a lot of people, I am sorting and cleaning out right now. And just trying to really get rid of things that are sitting around. So these are kind of neat too. Here's what's cooking. The little, one of those old iron, I think it's iron stoves. So you'll get several of those. So over the weekend I was able to sort through a lot of my supplies, and I thought I was getting close to being finished with my DESTASHes, but my husband and I went through things, and of course not. I found so much more that I need to get rid of. So you'll get a nice little stack of these. I think the recipe cards, they were in with other recipe cards, so it doesn't say anything about a recipe, but I think that's what they are. So I wanted to throw those in. These are vintage, what are these called? I mean, they're used for recipes. Index cards, I think, is what they're called. So I'm throwing in a stack of those. Here are the newer recipe cards. I think I got these at the Target dollar spot, or probably picked them up at a thrift store, but they were from the Target dollar spot, I believe. I could be wrong. So I found so much stuff that I just really need to sort through and get rid of. I put together some DESTASH junk journal kits, or crafting kits, whatever you want to call them, whatever your craft is. So I'm hoping throughout the week I am able to upload videos, so I can offer these lots to you guys, and I always try to keep the pricing down. So here we go with some more. These aren't really recipe cards either, but I thought it kind of went with the theme, and they were in a package that had some sort of little fragrance sachet in it, and they, well, I guess they don't smell anymore since I've taken them out of the package, but they had such a nice scent to them. But these are vintage, so you will get those. And then here we have some newer recipe cards, and you'll get several of those. And then this one is Adorable Potluck Surprise. So that is what you will get. These kits will be $8, and that does not include the shipping. So they weigh about 10 to 11 ounces. So if you want to know what the shipping rate is, you can look that up on USPS, or let me know and I can definitely give you a shipping cost. But I think since they're under a pound, I would be able to ship them first class package, and I think that's probably somewhere around $4 or $5. Don't quote me, I'd have to look it up, especially for your zip code. But if you are interested, I will put all the details below along with my email address. You can contact me and let me know if you'd like one, or all three, whatever you'd like to have. And then stay tuned for more DESTASH videos throughout the week. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay safe, and thank you so much for watching.